has had that experience where you meet someone and it's just it's a perfect timeless introduction. 5 minutes after you know someone, there's a history and there's a depth and there's a continuity to your relationship that kind of defies a little bit of time that you've spent with each other. And I was about 26 years old. I was in Toronto, Canada at a Pearl Jam show, which is a good spot for good things to happen. And I was in the lawn. I was kind of lamenting the fact that I hadn't brought any weed across the border, but I was telling myself that that was a good idea because going across the border with or without weed is kind of tough when you have dreadlocks, and I used to have dreadlocks. And I sat down on the lawn and there was this beautiful woman sitting next to me, and I'm kind of the guy that I think of myself kind of as a dork, so when a really pretty girl is sitting next to me in my brain, I'm like, you don't even look at her because she probably doesn't need that. Well, this girl started talking to me and we hit it off in such a way that was really kind of magical, and she has since passed away. But I've got a few songs that I wrote about her just because she's one of those presences that's really stuck with me. And just like I was speaking about my father earlier, sometimes when you're close with someone, whether they're here or not, whether they've passed on to the other or to the next or not, there's still a sense, a real sense, a tangible sense of their presence that stays with us. Her name was Sherry Wood, and she's certainly been a guide and an inspiration for me for a few years now, just someone that I can talk to and really, you trust the counsel of those that have departed this planet, or at least for the moment, because I like to think that they're freed up from judgment and bias and opinion and all that, and they like to just help you realize and access what's best for you and for everyone. So, kind of a love song, but it's called Lakeshore.
Cigarette City at night, and you can tell by the voice and the language. The other hand is holding a drink. And the front door opens on the street light. Sidewalk busy anytime, street the same. And there's a slight breeze blowing, there's a faint rain falling. From the subway station you hear a saxophone play. The young couple comes from a dance club, face flushed, sweat dripping, music and the rain, and they laugh as they cross and just their makeup runs. And on the other side they catch a cab, and in the backseat driving with the window open, driver talking, old jazz radio playing. He reaches to knock on her shoulders, and she leans to let him in. He lets him off at the lakeshore, fair, fresh water air, and it gets quiet. And he says, if you're gonna be mad at me in the morning, well, maybe we should just say goodnight, cause I don't want to say no to anything. I feel I won't be here for long, so won't you give and take it, please, and give and take it, and give and take it till it is good and gone. And we're standing in between storm clouds. Is it loose sand? Is it solid ground? When he says more than love, I can't feel nothing. More than smoke, I feel a fire. And it's a vulture versus an eagle, a satellite versus a star. And I feel that the fear is an offering, something strong that I must give up. So will you walk with me to the lakeshore on this heavenly summer night? And we will turn these skyscrapers down into pale ascending lights. Cause I don't want to say no to anything. I feel I won't be here for long. Won't you give and take it, please, give and take it, and give and take it till it is good and gone. Cause me and you, we are gonna win the world. All doubt and foreshadow setting aside. I'm not trying to live a long life, I am just trying to live a good life. The sun comes up on the city where the restless and the ecstatic did not sleep. And I can tell that you were here last night by the way that I wake up breathing. And if I had one to go, if I had many more, if I had but half a heart, if I had half a God, well, I would spill my breath on the ones I love and Stonehouse in the afterlife. And I will walk with you to the lakeshore on this heavenly summer night. And we will turn it all down into one ascending light. I don't want to say no to anything. I feel I won't be here for long. So won't you give and take it, please give and take it, give and take it till it is good and gone. It's me and you, we all gonna win the world. All doubt and foreshadow steady aside. I'm not trying to live a long life, I am just trying to live a good life.
Got a couple more. This one's kind of a funny song, but it's supposed to be funny. I'm very often reminded that I think I'm funnier than I am, so. After the song, anyone feels compelled to remind me of that. So, a friend of mine, Ian Grammer, we perform with the Beyond Fire tribe, and we're constantly kind of creating characters in fictional realms to be silly, and in anticipation of this summer's kind of series of shows that didn't happen, we yeah, we're on it. I do my homework sometimes. We created these two wonderful, intellectually and culturally enriching characters. One of which is my friend Lila, who is a slightly alcoholic redneck yoga instructor from Arkansas. He's got his shit under control. He knows how to stop. He knows how to stop sometimes. And my counterpart to that is a slightly schizophrenic street raccoon from New York. And this song is kind of, we were hoping to work it into the fire show. It never really manifested itself that way. But it is a song sung by a raccoon about hound dogs who are the mortal enemy of the raccoon. So I like to start the song by just a reminder, just suck it, hound dog, just a little reminder for everyone out there, because I'm a raccoon now. Thank you. Well, if I were a hound dog right now, I'd bark in a storm cloud, and I would use my teeth to pull the thorns out, and I would dig up something dead that I buried in the backyard, and then I would, well, roll in it so that it could smell me coming. And I would bare my teeth and whatever was threatening. And then, well, I guess I would fight it. I didn't care if I lived. But they are blowing up whole mountains. See the crystals inside. With the bad man within the night of night. The better man is at that pain. Staring at them. And you never choose inside. You still middies poetry that keeps me at night. If I were a hound dog right now, I'd growl and be mean. They keep on scratching my ears, but they don't really need it. And I would go out through the hole in the fence night, and I would chase that raccoon out to the trash can until the sun rises. Cause I'm blowing up whole mountain. See the crystals inside. With a bad man or some dynamite or better been said. I'm staring at the mountain, and it never shrinks inside. This still is poetry that keeps me up at night. Well, I have been going through your trash at night. I know your patterns and your secrets. Shit, I know what you have been using, son, and I know what you have been wasting. I could be watching you right now. I could be listening to what you're saying. I could be wearing your underwear. I could be reading your text messages while you're blowing up whole mountains. See the crystals inside. With your bad manners and your nice mouth and your tremendous evidence. I keep staring at the mountain, and it never shrinks inside. You still
hillbillies' poetry that keeps me up. They are blowing up whole mountains to get the crystals inside. With their bad manners and their dynamite and their tremendous appetite. But I keep staring at the mountain, never shrinks in size. And this hillbilly's poetry keeps me up at night.
I'm pretty sure about that.
I mean, kind of like an ominous like sign of like, validation from the universe. That song got written